Hey there guys, welcome back. My name's SADAPLAYS, I hope you're all well. In today's video we're playing Arma free Wasteland again. We're playing on the Morden map. I'm fully geared after the last episode. I've got myself a silent sniper and an AA launcher, an anti-aircraft launcher. And then I was sniping up the hill about 800 meters away from this tower. And I started to see a little bit of movement in the windows. After getting that ghillie guy, I then noticed some more movement coming up the steps to that tower. I'm glad that we killed that guy on the steps, because if he just fell down them steps and he wasn't dead, he could have like grazed his knees. That would have been terrible. After saving that guy from getting terribly grazed knees, I started to see another ghillie guy that was looting the body of the previous guy that we killed. I wasn't sure if I'd killed this guy or hit him. Maybe his dead body fell around the doorway and I couldn't see him, and then I noticed him up the top of the tower. Then I realised that I was shooting at Rambo. He just jumped out the top of that tower with a parachute and just drifted away, and I couldn't find him again. So GG to that guy, he did very well. When shooting from like 1300 metres, the people that you're shooting at wouldn't really hear anything. They might hear the impact of the bullet or a slight whiz if it goes over their head. But as the sniper, you've got maybe a 2 or 3 second delay before the bullet hits them. So you have to kind of take that into account as well with their movements. But it's super fun sniping from that distance. I just love it. So after having some fun sniping them guys, there was a mission that spawned very, very close to where I was. And a lot of people started moving in there to try and get all the gear that was at the mission. The mission is just down to the right there, and these guys were trying to get the high ground there. So I didn't know if to camp their vehicle with the sniper rifle so when they got in it I could shoot them, or maybe take an opportunity if one of them stood still for long enough. Unfortunately for that guy, he did stand still for too long, but now the games begin. He hasn't respawned yet, the guy that I shot. You can still see him moving on the ground, and his friend wants to revive him. So now I have to hopefully kill the guy that's going to revive him, and that guy has to try and revive his friend. Oh, what a brave guy. He actually managed to drag his friend round the rock and get the res off on him. So GG to that guy. Some of them shots that I shot at him must have gave him a little shave or something. They were very, very close to him. As I was looking down on the mission to see if there's any more players to snipe, I started to hear a chopper that was taking off to my left. I've got something on my back that likes to play with choppers. Looks like somebody else is interested in doing that mission. They're in a boat and they just keep cruising around there. So I thought if I just bide my time, maybe I could snipe one of the guys out there. As I was waiting for the boat to stop, somebody started bombarding the mission with some big bombs. That bombing run that somebody just did actually killed all of the AI there, and now maybe it was one of their friends was coming in to get the vehicle for the mission. After this guy landed his chopper, I thought maybe I could get him as he got back into his chopper. It was about an 1800 meter shot, which this gun, it doesn't really range to that. So I had to give it a lot of drop off to try and hit this guy. But I kind of lost him in the trees there. And by the time that I'd seen him again, I had one shot just as he was getting into the vehicle. So that guy managed to actually get the vehicle from the mission and escape. But that was kind of a blessing in disguise for me, because he didn't loot the AI. And on the AI at the missions, they carry rocket launchers and good body armor, good guns, good scopes. So I thought I could get out to that island and hopefully get myself some really good gear from the AI. I didn't quite realise when I set off on this little mission to get to the island how much of an adventure it would be. First of all, I saw a submarine that I tried to get in, and that didn't work. So I had to do some more swimming. And as you guys know, if you've ever played Arma, swimming is so slow. So after swimming for about 95 hours, it felt like, I finally found myself a police boat that I could take that out to the island. All I had to do was give it a gentle push to get it off of the beach, and then I could... Oh my god, I pushed it way too hard, and now I was just swimming after this boat to try and get in it. I've done enough swimming. Honestly, I don't know how strong I am in Arma. I gave it a little push and it just carried on going forever. Anyway, I managed to eventually get in the boat, and then I took the police boat out and I found myself a military boat, and we could take that to the actual island that we need to get to, and we've got ourselves a little bit of protection too, because it's got some major guns on it. As I got closer to the island there, I could see all the dead AI in the water. So I just went to the AI, looted them, got myself some decent AA rockets, some better armor, and then we could go off and do some of the major big missions on this island. Luckily for me, I saw a chopper that was parked on the island. All I had to do was pick the lock, and then I could get in the chopper and go to one of the biggest missions on this server. It's for a main battle tank, and everybody wants that. Everyone else on the server would really like the tank, and I would like it too. So I decided to try and do that mission for the tank on my own. As we were parachuting down there, somebody actually shot at us. Could have been an AI, it could have been a player. After I hit the ground, all I had to do was med myself up a little bit, and then we had to go into this mission and see what it was all about. Just as I was medding up there, I could hear a chopper to my left that was starting to take off. So with the AA rockets that I'd got from that mission, I thought we could maybe take him out. He actually managed to flare both of them rockets away, and then I thought to myself, that chopper so close to the mission, maybe we was going to see this guy again. So this was the main battle tank mission. I started to slowly work my way to it, and there was this little outhouse barn thing there right next to the mission, where I thought that maybe I could snipe the AI through the windows, and then I could take the battle tank and get the hell out of there. Just as I was taking out some of the AI at the mission, I then started to hear that chopper come back that we shot at before. But worse than that was, the AI had noticed me and were actually pushing my building now. Okay, this is not looking good. I'm going to throw a grenade at that entrance, so when the AI comes, hopefully we can kill him. What the hell? That's not my grenade. That chopper from earlier that we shot at was now targeting this mission. I felt so vulnerable sitting in this barn right next to the mission. Any moment I thought I was just going to get bombed and I was going to die. With the final 2 rockets, the chopper then flew off, and it occurred to me that they didn't actually want to do the mission themselves. They just wanted to blow up the tank so nobody else could have it. So, me being right next to it, I thought I'd go and check out the tank to make sure that it wasn't too damaged, and maybe I could take it. The tank was absolutely untouched. Now we've got a main battle tank and we can have some fun now. So first things first is back to that sniper tower. Let's put a shot into that sniper tower and scare the living daylights out of this guy. I just would have loved to have known what that sounded like flying past his head. It seems like he had some friends there too. I must remember that the main shells in that tank are armor piercing and I shouldn't shoot them at infantry. I always get carried away and still do it even now. I've been doing that since Arma 2. After having a little bit of practice with ranging the guns, we then went to another mission that was for another vehicle, and this time there were so many people there. What I wanted to do here was wait until these guys actually got into the vehicle and then hit it with a main gun, blow it up and kill these guys. I didn't want to take the risk of trying to machine gun them before they reached the vehicle, so I was just biding my time and I couldn't wait to shoot that vehicle when they got in it. Then that guy on the right started shooting, and I wasn't sure if he was shooting at an AI that was left over, or maybe they wasn't friends there at the mission. All I knew was these guys were getting much closer to that vehicle, and at any moment they were going to get in. They'd actually managed to get in the vehicle, but they couldn't drive it away by the time that I'd blown it up. Now I knew that there was many more people here than them 2 or 3 guys that I'd just killed. It was just a matter of time before I saw them. At the moment, I'm actually 1.1 kilometers away from them. So when you shoot the machine guns at them, they go in this massive arc right up in the sky and then drop down on them. So it looks kind of crazy to shoot from that distance. And these poor guys had no idea where they're being shot from. If you notice just then, one of them just shot a rocket at me. Luckily the rocket didn't come close to me, and now I can really start engaging these guys. Suddenly out of nowhere, we took a hit from a rocket. It was time to get out of here now. So that was good. We managed to escape. We managed to kill all them guys at that mission, and we were safe. Or so I thought. I think I played the wrong card here. I wanted to get up on top of the mountain to try and locate where I was being shot from. Instead, I skylined myself and we took a big hit. It looks like we've lost our tank, but I've got one last trick up my sleeve. I looted an AT rocket off of one of the AI, an anti-tank rocket. Maybe I can get them with this. Or maybe not. Some you win, some you lose, and them guys definitely won. I got absolutely obliterated there. Anyway, that's the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. We had a bit of sniper action, we had a bit of tank action, all the good stuff. If you did enjoy the video, maybe give us a little like or a comment, or maybe even think of subscribing. I would appreciate that. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. Thank you very much for watching.